It's time to dust off your favourite chair and sit in front of the big screen TV. Get a drink in your hand because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Your number one host, the Thunder from Down Under, a man on a quest to make money for beer. Sparring DK presents Relegation Regen Rebuild, Atletico Madrid. Hello and welcome back to Relegation Regen Rebuild here with Atletico Madrid. We sit in 20th position and fighting for our life. I mean, it's been an interesting series so far, but I have read a lot of the comments. Well, I do read every single comment that you guys put down below, and some guys seem to be getting a little bit shitty that we're not signing up other youth players. That's purely down to the Article 19. Now, I've done some extensive research on this Article 19, and there may be a little bit of a loophole that we can use on a couple of the players, but I'm going to put it to you guys in a vote. I'll put it up in the eye to see if you want to progress with this. So let's quickly jump across to our Youth Academy and explain this a little bit better. Okay, so the way that Article 19 works is it's really just looking after young players in the game so they can't be transferred here, there and everywhere and get left out on a lurch and, you know, possibly get picked up for people trafficking, which is basically what Atletico, Real Madrid, Barcelona have all been accused for in the past. But there is some statements in the Article 19 that give you a couple of loopholes to bring players under the age of 18 to your club. Now, these are very defined, and we can possibly look at pushing through on one of these options. Now, there is an option here that says if a player is under 18, he can be brought to the club. One, if he lives within 50 kilometres of the city that he's going to be playing for. That's not going to help us with Madrid because it's right in the middle of Spain, so we can't use any of the Portuguese borders and all that kind of stuff. But there is a part of the article that says that players that are within the European Union can be transferred to another club, provided that they are set up with schooling, their parents come along and get jobs and all that kind of stuff. So we do have an option here possibly to sign some players up, providing they are in the European Union. So players like Duarte here who are in Mexico, that's it. We cannot deal with him until he turns 18. Acuna is from Uruguay. We can't touch him until he is 18. Same with Granero, same with Bello. Avila is obviously Spanish, we're waiting for. Nicola Russo is Italian. Now, Italy are in the European Union, so we do have an option to bring in Russo, although he's only 16, so I'm still a little bit hesitant. I would rather than be closer to that 18, just to stay with the initial ruling system. Luciano Arnos, well, he might turn 18 next month. Now, this is a lad that we could possibly bring in if we wanted to activate this clause in the Article 19. It would allow us to bring in Arnos. Magellan we could possibly bring in. Amaral we could possibly bring in once they hit their age. Gasparoni as well was Italian. Rios, you know, Portuguese, Italian players are a part of the European Union. So there is a clause there that says that we can bring them over. We'd have to write some sort of story to bring their parents, give them a job, send them to school, do all that kind of stuff. But there is a vote up in the eye. Do you want to see us use the European Union rule to bring in some of these players? Yes or no? I want to leave it up to you guys. But I just wanted to cover that quickly here at the start. Now let's roll into this episode. Right, so we jump into a player upgrade, and it is for Aguado, our striker that still is yet to find a goal. But this one comes from Bug Freak. Thank you for your comment. It had 15 thumbs up. So we're going with the number 99. It is the number that we gave to Higuinho at Forest Green when he was doing absolutely bugger all. We've given him the number, and Higuinho, well, if you watch the Forest Green series, you know he turned into an absolute beast. But probably due to being the Ibrahimovic regen. But anyway, we go with the number 99. Long sleeves, tight fit, untucked, high socks, and some gold and black boots. I've given him the Dylan Allen boots. We'll see if that can find him a goal. So thanks for your comment. We'll have another upgrade at the end of the episode. Right, we also need to get into our new player trainers for this month, our personal trainers. So let's jump straight into this. Mark Diesel back again. He is loving training the players. Today, though, he has jumped out of the back line and he's picked up Alvarez. Who wants him training on some shooting. Maybe Alvarez can find some goals. So let's get some shooting training into Alvarez. Right, next personal trainer for this month is Huda Bakuna, and he wants Prado with some attacking training. Hopefully that can help him out as well, so let's get him on that scenario. Next we have our goalkeeping coach in Leo Bloomfield. He has jumped in and said Lovato needs some training on passing and throwing. All right, let's see if we can get Lovato some more training. Personal trainer number 4 is Miguel Lopez. He wants Castillo on some more defensive drills. He's been the best defensive player, and I tend to agree with him, so let's get him some more training. And the final training session is from Max Robinson. It's Alvarez once again, but this time to train him on advanced free kicks. Right, so there are our 5 training sessions for this month. Let's get simulating, and hopefully the boys can get a bit more rating. Let's go. Come on, anyone? No? Well, Lovado's kicking has gone up, and some better attack position there for Alvarez. Well, Bando seems to have recovered from his injury, so he'll be put back through his paces, and we may see him in the not-too-distant future. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the Estadio Nuevo Arcangel, and it's Cordoba CF hosting Atletico Madrid. Mancini fighting for his life, fighting for his job. He's gone to the little black book of formations, and he's pulled something out that looks very, very inconspicuous. Now he's trying to put a smile on the faces of the fans and of the players, and we're going to jump in and have a look at this formation because it is very unconstitutional. He's pulled out the wall, and it's got us a couple of draws. Now he's pulled out something different, so let's have a quick look at how he is setting up here today. He's called this one the smile. So we've got Prado and Aguado up front. Alvarez sort of sitting in a nose sort of position, and then we've got Gallardo, Diaz, Castillo, Manuel, Rodriguez, Gallardo, Silva, and Lovato between the sticks. So he's trying to put a smile on the faces of the fans. We'll see if this formation works out for Mancini, but let's get into the game and see if the boys can come away with some point and some dignity in this match. There is Gallardo, and he plays it in the middle, and Alvarez has been given the space to run from the middle of the park. Plays it back here for Diaz. He slips one forward. Here's Aguado. Turns his man nicely. Here is Aguado. Takes the strike, and interestingly enough, we get a shot on goal very early with this rather suspect formation. Sancho Gallardo through the middle. Here's Alvarez. We get the push on here, and he's got Prado. Slips it forward. He's found Aguado picked off at the back. Well, some signs of intent here for the boys. Maybe they're happy on the pitch today. Well, it's a good save from Lovato. It's a corner now for Cordoba as they try and push through this smiling defence. And that is out. And it is another corner. Work from Sancho Gallardo. Manuel trying to feed it on. The pressure is on. Cordoba starting to work out this smiling formation. Alvarez gets in, does well. Prado gets the touch on. Here's Gallardo. He'll slip it back down the line. Wants Prado. Can he get the touch on? He can. He's got Aguado. Aguado works his way forward. Oh, wrecked. Wrecked. Nothing for the ref. 19 yards. Smashes to the bottom corner. Good save. Here's Prado. Decides to cross it back for Gallardo, who heads it down. Alvarez trying to fight his way in. Does well, Alvarez. Diaz. Back to Alvarez, lays it off. Here's Jose Manuel. Oh, just wrecked while taking the shot. Ref. Work from Castillo. That was brilliant. Gallardo plays it forward. Here's Prado. Off to Aguado. Slips it back here for Gallardo to run through. Gallardo, oh, he's giving it away. It's been good pressure here from Atletico. Just the signs of something that we wanted to see. We've had possession and intent and really held Cordoba from getting chances. Rodriguez does well. Silva lays this one off. Alvarez, who's been in some good touch. And there's half-time. We hold on at 0-0, but it's been all Atletico in this game. Cordoba on the break. Castillo needs to do a job here, and he does, but he gives the ball away and then goes back in and finds it. Sancho Gallardo plays it backwards. Alvarez is giving that one away in the midfield. Boys, you need to think your way through it. Diaz tries to put a challenge in. Picked off. And here comes Cordoba. It's a long ball over the back. Gallardo needs to do some work here. Comes back inside. Ramos feeds it off. Here's the strike. Lovato with the save. Rodriguez clears it away. And that's some brilliant defensive work here from Atletico. And Gallardo will go on a bit of a run. Works his way through the midfield here, Gallardo. He'll slip one forward. Wanted Prado, who was being man-marked closely by Fernandez. Aguado throwing his weight around, trying to get the ball back. But they come through the middle through Gravy. And he finds Edu Ramos. Out they come. Come on, Gallardo. Damn it. Well, we've held on at 0-0. It's time to make 3 changes. Cardenas, Lopez, and Castaneda check in for Prado, Silva, and Alvarez. And Gallardo is going to go up front with Aguado and see if we can find an avenue forward here. There's Diaz. Pushes up the line. Cardenas. Gallardo. Plays it off. It's a lovely ball. Cardenas! Oh! Fuck! Well, some good build-up play there from Atletico, but Cardenas cannot fucking find the back of the net. Lovely ball from Gallardo. And a good sign of intent here from Atletico. 14 minutes to go. We're holding on at 0-0, but probably deserve a goal at the moment. Gallardo plays this one forward. Aguado, quick touch on. Diego Lopez works his way down the line. Still comes Lopez. Here's the cross. Oh, it's absolute custard. Lopez with the touch. Gets this one forward. Here's Aguado. Works his way inside. Aguado cuts back. Oh, what is with the custard legs? Fucking hell. Get in the gym, you weak fuck. Oh, there's the whistle. Well, another 0-0 draw. We take a point. But I think we probably deserved a win there. Well, 6 shots apiece, both 2 on target, but we just could not break through that final line. The formation actually worked out quite well. Diaz gets a 7.7, a 7 for Lopez, a 6.4 for Manuel, a 6.1 for Castaneda, 6.3 for Cardenas, 7.1 for Sancho Gallardo, a 6.2 for Aguado, 6.1 for Prado, 7.3 for Sergio Alvarez. He really had some heart in the midfield, but then ran out of juice. 6.5 for Damian Silva, 7.1 for Lovato, 3 saves and a clean sheet. 6.8 for Rodolfo Gallardo, 6.8 for Rodriguez. Castillo with a 7. So, yeah, get voting up in your eye for your player of the match, but another random formation, Mancini gets us another draw. Well, energy the key to success, says Mancini. Mancini has highlighted his players' energy and enthusiasm as key factors as they prepare to take on Nastic. That's what Atletico Madrid is all about, the energy and the enthusiasm, he explained recently. They are a highly motivated bunch right now, and I couldn't be happier with them. Well, maybe that comes down to a smiling assassin formation. We're not too sure, but let's check in with Pierre Rocher and the Media Watch.
Media Watch with Pierre Rocher.
Well, checking in with the Media Watch today, it's a message here from Panagiotis K, and apparently the former Forest Green player and legend of the club, Dylan Allen, was spotted in the stadium watching Atletico's last match. Apparently, he signed a lot of autographs. Well, that is good to see that the former club legend of Forest Green, Dylan Allen, making his way down to Spain just to watch how the boys have been going here and signing some autographs for the fans. That's always good to see from former players. A virtual dark checks in on the Media Watch today, and Sing's February 1st loan payout deadline has passed. Sing issued a statement to Madrid TV saying, "I have paid. That's all you need to know." Rumour has it Sing couldn't pay off his debts in time and has been encouraged to throw an Atletico game in the near future. Is this true? Only time will tell. Well, let's hope that Sing doesn't have any impact on the games if we do lose, because questions will be asked. Victor Lopez in on the Media Watch today, and Lovato was turned into a meme sensation after his recent performances, and apparently this has prompted the question on whether he should be loaned out to a lower league to mature. The Pope stated this during Mass, so even the Pope has got involved in the Spanish Football League by the looks of things, and watching closely. Maybe he is a family friend of Mancini, not too sure. But yeah, unfortunately there is a player ban on any movement, so Lovato won't be able to be loaned out. He's going to have to do all his work on the training track. And finally, here we have a message from Daniel Scarlett, and apparently Twitter has exploded and cannot get enough of the Atleti Ultra by the name of Sparring DK on YouTube. The YouTuber live streams Atletico Madrid games, however, it is his commentary that has his viewers in stitches. Sparring's hysterics has also caught the attention of the Atleti players who admit to having a laugh even amidst their tough season. Well, good to see the boys getting involved in checking out the YouTubes, because there is definitely quality content all over this platform, and if the boys are taking some downtime to watch, well, what they are doing on the pitch, well, maybe they're doing some homework and they can hopefully improve. But that's where we'll leave it today on the Media Watch. More stories coming up for you in the not too distant future.
All right, we're back at home at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium. It's Atletico Madrid coming off another 0-0 draw. We're hosting Nastic this time, and we go back to the standard formation that we will play at home. 17th versus 20th. But, you know, starting to tick a few points over, and we just need probably a couple of wins if we really want to make inroads this season. We've made a few lineup changes, so we'll wait for those to show up on the screen. But, well, and a couple of draws back-to-back, picking up points. Still the lowest scoring team, 6. We just need to find a way to find the back of the net. I'm not too sure how we're going to do that. We're creating some opportunities at least, but just not able to finish at this stage. Hopefully these boys can find some momentum and we can find a goal or two, because we're just crying out for someone to be able to find the back of the net. Who will be the hero today? Here we go. Lovato between the sticks. Gallardo is going to play right back today. Rodriguez moves into a centre-back role, partnering up with Castillo. Diaz at left-back. Manuel and Gallardo play in the midfield. Cardenas out on the left. Alvarez in the cam. Silva on the right. And Aguado still looking for that goal. Starts up front. Number 99. Let's get into the game, boys. Come on. I've got a feeling we can get 3 points here. Nasic plays it inside. Here's the header. Oh, great save from Lovato. Well, Nasic have come out attacking. They've had a couple of shots already. Lovato, that is a cracking save. Maybe he's pulled his head in and done a bit of extra training. Class save, and it's a corner now for Nasic. Come on, boys. Defend, defend. Set pieces have been the bane of our existence. And whatever his name is, has fucked it. Work from Rodriguez. Manuel plays this one off. Here's Silva. He's giving it away. Come on, boys. Don't let them have easy shots. We are under pressure. Oh, for fuck's sake, boys. Close the space. 1-0 down to Nasic. We were defending so well, and calling for offside's not going to help you. Someone try and man mark up. Fuck me. 1-0. Manuel. It's forward now. Alvarez. Got the run on here. Silva takes the game on. Oh, ref! Fuck's sake! Pay something, you blind cunt! Gallardo does well. Here's Silva. Leads it forward. Alvarez pushing in on goal. Still goes Alvarez. Oh! Plays it off. Gallardo. Quick touch in. Here's Alvarez. Plays it off. Aguado! Oh, come on, son. Find the net. You know you want a goal. Gallardo plays this one off. Here's Silva. Dodges and weaves his way through the traffic. Oh, there's the strike. Closing in on half-time. Well, there's definitely signs of intent here from Atletico, but just being unable to find an avenue to get the finish. There's Silva. Trying to play it forward. And Castillo is down, and he is done. Well, big news if Castillo was down and out for a serious amount of time. He's been a rock at the back. But he has absolutely been destroyed. Manuel go to central, move from CDM to centre-back. And Alex Garcia is going to come in and play the central defensive midfield role as we close in on the half-time whistle. Oh, boys. Need a big performance here in the second half. 1-0 down. Down the line. Gets the run here from Silva. Come on, Silva. Get the cross in. He has. Oh. Garcia. Good ball through. Diaz gets the touch on. There's Cardenas. And he creates something here. Works his way forward. Cardenas gets the strike. Oh, sideball! Come on, man! Fuck me! What do I need to do for a goal here? Suck your dick or some shit. Fuck's sake! So frustrating. Good from Alvarez. Cardenas plays it forward. Here's Garcia. Rolls through the midfield. Still comes Garcia. Still pushes on. Garcia takes the strike. Oh! Well, we'll make our final two changes. Nedlev and Lopez check in for Gallardo and Silva. 1-0 down. We need something, boys. Come on. Good from Garcia. Quick touch on Alvarez. He's got Cardenas. Works his way forward here. Cardenas gets into the box. Oh, Custard! Fucking Custard! Oh, Alvarez gets the steal. There's an opportunity here. Nedlev fights his way forward. Does well. Nedlev. Oh, for fuck's sake! Give me an opportunity! Oh, that's a goal kick as well. Go suck your mum. Plays it off. Cardenas. Nedlev. Oh. Nedlev gets the cross in. Oh, Aguado. What the fuck was that shot? What the actual fuck was that shot? He's tried the back heel. And the keeper with the save, and we've got a corner here in the death. Alvarez whips it up. It's a high ball. It's out the back. Who's going to get there first? Alvarez plays it off. Manuel. Oh, ref! Fuck! 1-0 loss. 10 shots to 5. We're definitely in the game. What do we have to do for a goal? I don't know. But Cardenas and I are 7.5. A good day out for him. Aguado 6.2. Only the 2 shots for him. And just calling out for a striker. Castillo 5.8, 6.1 for Silva, 7 for Gallardo in the midfield with 3 intercepts, a 6.8 for Lobato, 4 saves, but unfortunately we conceded 1. Gallardo 7.4 for 3 tackles and an intercept, 7.1 for Rodriguez, 1 and 2, 7.1 for Manuel, 6.9 for Diaz with 3 intercepts, 6.7 for Nedelev as a substitute. 7.2 for Garcia. I thought he was good once he checked in. 6.3 for Lopez. 7.4 for Sergio Alvarez. 3 tackles, 2 intercepts. And he is the shining light in this team at the moment. Unfortunately, we just cannot find a goal. But get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. And we'll move on from here very, very quickly. The board is going to be knocking on the door. I just know it. Well, the unfortunate news is that Diego Castillo has broken his ankle. And we are going to be missing him for 3 months. That is a big story unfolding here at Atletico. A broken ankle for Castillo, who's pretty much been holding together our centre-back partnership. So we're going to have to make some adjustments. And our defence is already under severe pressure. Our manager rating at 55. Right, time for today's player upgraded will be for Diego Lopez. He is a right midfielder and getting up on a 61 overall rating now. So if you want to make any changes to his number or his kit, let me know in the comments. Obviously, the one with the most thumbs up gets the upgrade. Get those comments down below, people. Get them down there. I want to see comments. Come on. Right, so that's where we will finish up today's episode. What is there? About 14 games left in the season. And we are in some shit because we're on 25 points. And we're 4 points behind FC Barcelona B. So we need 2 wins to jump them already. And the rest of the teams are starting to pull away from us. We've got to fucking do something shortly. So make sure you're voting on whether we enforce the European Union rules. And make sure you're getting comments down below for player upgrades and all that kind of good stuff. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. I've seen the views drop off a little bit. But, I mean, there's not much I can do. We're getting smashed. And apparently that isn't as entertaining as it should be. So unfortunately, it feels like YouTube doesn't like seeing a struggling career mode. Maybe you'd like no sliders and me for just to fly through this one, get to the top flight, win a Champions League and be done in 3 seasons. I don't know what you guys want, but I don't know. I'm having fun with this. It's frustrating. It's annoying, but I know there is a light at the end of the tunnel, providing we can keep our job. But anyway, let's move on from this one. We'll see you in the next episode. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.